People are refusing to see what's going on here as the world now, the Holy Land, falls literally into Christless chaos. And again, I repeat, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when they blow up the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, or when they let it become a museum, or when they just let it fall into rack and ruin and there are no Christians there to protect it? What are you going to do? This absolutely affects us, and it affects us psychologically, it affects us spiritually. This is Armageddon. This is apocalyptic. Christians are gone from the Holy Land, and you want to quote Lindsey Graham and Sean Hannity about how Israel has the right to defend herself. As I've said from the very beginning, this is a small area. If you really think it's Hamas, send in the special forces, right? Take Hamas out, right? Why is that such an unthinkable prospect? If there is no famine in Gaza, if they're not starving to death, if they're not short on water, just send in a camera and get some pictures of this, because I can sit here for the next couple of weeks with video of starving Palestinians, of the famine that's happening there, the scorched earth policy that's happening there. I can give you video forever on that. Can somebody just give me a video that shows the Palestinians sitting around eating Domino's pizzas and Doritos and watching reruns of Friends? Can you just show me that? Because then we can just shut up and say, oh, wow, we have been completely bamboozled. The Palestinians they're doing fine. They got plenty to eat. Why can no one show me the video footage of the Palestinians with plenty of food, if that's what's going on? But we have tons, hours of footage of starving Palestinians. What's going on here? Nations are being annihilated. That nation is being annihilated, exactly as Our Lady of Fatima prophesied that it would be. But because some people, some fat cat Republicans, want to have the tough guy over there beating up the Muslim folks in the form of Israel, that's okay? So that makes us feel powerful and good because Israel's beating them up over there? This is going to affect all of us. This is going to change the world. This is the annihilation of nations. And in this case, the nation where Jesus Christ was born and walked. And you're going to take Sean Hannity's side on this? I've been from the beginning taking the word of Israelis, of Jews, of people living there. Not my word. I'm not trying to convince you based on my reading of things. But of Israelis, of Jews, of people on the ground who are saying, and Christians living on the ground, telling us what's going on, but nobody cares. Why not?
Because in the time, as you say, in the time that we see this genocide going on in Gaza, so many people, tens of thousands of people are being mass murdered, innocent people. But it's not only doing injustice for the Palestinian people, this is doing injustice for the Jewish people as well. Because when you conflate Judaism and Zionism, you conflate anti-Zionism with anti-Semitism, you're making a statement as if all Jews support all what's going on, and as if all Jews are accountable to what's going on. But we always need to know better than that. And we try to educate people to understand that anti-Zionism has nothing to do with anti-Semitism, because Judaism and Zionism are not the same. Judaism is a religion. Zionism is a political movement. Should never be conflated.
And there are only faint glimmers of hope now around the world that anything is going to change here anytime soon. It just keeps on going. They don't seem to care that everybody knows exactly what's going on, that this is genocide, that this is ethnic cleansing. They don't seem to care. That's pretty scary. And they're just going to move on, West Bank, Iran, wherever they want to go. And we're going to keep on going, yeah, man, because the Bible says so. It's just blasphemy.
Zionists are conflating Judaism with Zionism because they need Judaism to support their movement of Zionism. But what happens here is something very ironic and very hypocritical. You have a movement of Zionism, which is officially a secular movement. It's not only secular because the founders of Zionism and the people, the Zionists today, are not only secular, they basically, many of them, hate Judaism. They hate God and his religion.